let's see what popped up in theaters this week. So, here it finally is. After months and months of whispers, turning into hums, turning into huge swelling choruses of people singing at the tops of their lungs that La La Land was the best movie of the year, it finally finishes its sweep of the film festival circuit and lands in theaters nationwide on Friday for all to see and admire. And now that I've seen it for myself, I can tell you that no amount of hype would have been too excessive for this absolute masterpiece from Damien Chazelle, whose last film, Whiplash, was my favorite movie of 2014, was deeply rooted in jazz music, had a pair of brilliant performances at its center, was at heart about the lengths to which people should and must go in order to achieve their dreams, and ended in a completely virtuoso 10-minute sequence that culminated in a perfect, wordless exchange between two characters. Now, all of those things I just mentioned are also true of La La Land, and so much more. Much like the quantum leap that Quentin Tarantino made between Reservoir Dogs and Pulp Fiction, Damien Chazelle expounds his cinematic scope and his visual and thematic vocabulary to create a work of breathtaking wonder, the kind that enthralls you while you watch it, and that you can't wait to see immediately afterwards, just to see how he pulled it off. La La Land is a musical for people that don't like musicals, and also for people that love them. Like me, with every frame bursting with color, every shot composed like a painting, the entire film exists in a heightened state of reality. Lighting changes within scenes to coincide with changes in the character's emotions, or to set the stage for a character breaking into song, and the effect is hypnotic. This movie doesn't just have a beat all its own, it takes the time to get you, the audience member, in sync with that beat. So that when characters slide into song, or begin to dance, or literally begin floating in midair, there's something just welling up inside you that makes you begin to float too. You are these characters, swooning and soaring and plummeting right along with them. So, who are these characters, and what is La La Land about? Well, ostensibly, it's a love story between Ryan Gosling's jazz pianist, Sebastian, and Emma Stone's aspiring actress, Mia, in modern-day Los Angeles. But the film isn't about love, per se. It's about dreams. Sebastian dreams of starting his own jazz club, where he believes he can save the dying musical art form. Mia dreams of becoming an actress, and we can see from the very outset of the film that both are very talented at what they do. They're also frustrated, listless, and on the verge of quitting several times, and they need each other's support and guidance to achieve success.
Maybe I'm not good enough.
Yes, you are.
Maybe I'm not. It's like a pipe dream.
This is the dream. It's conflict, and it's compromise. It's very, very exciting.
In the process, of course, they fall madly in love, and their scenes together crackle with the sort of electric chemistry that Gosling and Stone have earned by working together in 2 previous films before. Their romance is slow-going, it has the familiar markings of destiny about it, and it is designed literally from the costuming, to the lighting, to the dance numbers, to the longing looks on the actors' faces, to make your heart soar. Beginning with the opening moments of the film, in which a freeway traffic jam turns into an extended, exuberant flash mob of singing and dancing dreamers, Chazelle's camera swoops in and out of seemingly impossible long takes. We zoom into and out of cars, through entire apartments and out into the street, and in one party scene, into and underneath the surface of a swimming pool, and then out again, all while the story bobs along to an entirely original group of songs that explore the nature of big Hollywood dreams, with every sort of mood from moody melancholy to whimsical optimism. Because, despite the beautiful love story at its center, La La Land is specifically about following your dreams, and the sacrifices and compromises that you must make along the way in order to achieve them. It's realistic without being cynical, stylized without being corny, and romantic without being sappy. As I alluded to before, La La Land has a breathtaking sequence at its conclusion that brings the entire work together and sends you out into the street full of life, with a heart swollen from exposure to pure, classic, invigorating cinema. Extra large bag of popcorn for La La Land. It's one of the year's best films. It's a bountiful feast for the eyes, the ears, and the heart. And in what some folks are calling a pretty disappointing year for movies, a last-minute Christmas gift from the movie gods. Run out and see it right away on the biggest screen you can. Woo!